Hi, Knuckles. Hi, Lord. How are you? I'm trying not to pass out right now. Oh, I did something so stupid. Like, it's insane how dumb it was. And I'm trying not to die. No, I'm not sick. Okay, so I had a day off today because it was raining. And I just got up to get a can so I could start my stream. Then I got a can out, and then I went to step up onto like the floor because the fridge that I was at, it's like a level below, and I don't step high enough when I take my steps, so I full force kicked my fucking big toe onto this piece of wood, and it took a chunk out of it. And I get really squeamish around blood, so I'm like, I'm trying not to freak out about it. I can't feel it. My toe is completely numb. But there's a chunk taken out of it. Um, I think I'm in shock. I think that's what it is. Because I've never, like, I've stubbed my toe so many times. Like, it's insane how many times I've stubbed my toe. But I've never kicked it so hard that a chunk of skin, like layers of skin, it just comes out of it. And I rinsed it off before it started bleeding a lot because I can't look at blood. I'll pass out. And then I put this little band-aid thing, but not a band-aid because a band-aid would be too small for how big of a chunk it was that got taken out of my toe. um yeah. So I wrapped it up. It looks a bit weird right now. I don't think I broke it because it's not like bent weird, but it's going purple and I cannot feel my toe at all. Like there's no feeling in it. So yeah. I'm dreading for when I do feel it because I know it's gonna hurt so fucking much. Oh. Anyways, yeah. That's my day. How's your day? Hi, Rig. And what's crazy is that when I kicked my toe that hard, I didn't even swear. I didn't say anything. Like, I didn't even feel it when I did it. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh no, that's pretty bad. Because last time I stubbed the same toe, because I always stub the same toe, um, I like, I broke my nail, but it was only like a tiny little smidgy piece of blood. It wasn't like a chunk of my toe. Like, oh. Anyways, yeah, the smashed toe, the worst. It was my big toe too. And it, like, so this is my toe. That part got the chunk taken out of it, the front of it. Um, yeah. But I kind of like flapped the skin back on and I just put a band-aid on it. Because I'm not gonna be like raw dogging my toe meat in this world, you know? Um, my pinky toe is black and blue. Yeah, I stub my toes all the time because I don't step high enough when I mean to step. Do you do that? Like you don't step up enough and then you stub it on like every step? Or do you like, yeah, on an edge of, yeah. Have you ever pulled the door open over your toe? Like, that shit sucks. Especially if you swing it really hard. No. Anyways, yeah, I'm having a drink because I don't want to feel my toe later. Yeah. I also don't have any games downloaded to play. They all need updates for some reason. Even though I swear every time I turn on my computer, I turn on an update. I know it looks like there's like me in my glasses. That's because I was changing the title or the game category. What was I talking about? My brain is like not on right now. Oh, I'm so sad. I should have went to work today, even though it was raining. Like, I wouldn't have done this to my toe if I went to work. Jeez. Yeah, cheers. I can't believe I did that. The sound my toe made was so loud. Like, straight into a piece of wood. Like I must have like full fucking went for it, like full send into the wood. Oh, that's what you get for not grinding work ranked. Well, my boss gave me the offer to stay home, and I was like, oh, I can get some chores done. I can wash some work clothes. I can organize my wardrobe and put them in categories. I can put laundry away and put on more laundry and clean up and take out fucking empty cans that I drank. Oh. Oh. No, the feeling's coming back. And you haven't done any of that. No, I did all of that. I organized all my laundry. I took it all out, like all of my clothes from the cupboard, and I folded them and I put them into categories in the wardrobe. I took all the cans out. I cleaned up. What else did I do? I put on loads of laundry. I brought in loads of laundry. I put away the laundry. Yeah. And then when I was gonna relax and sit down and stream, that's when I fucking kicked my toe. Sad. Maybe it's a sign. Nah, it's not your guys' fault. It's mine for not fucking putting my foot up enough when I take my steps. Like an idiot. Oh. I can start. I'm starting to feel it, and it's making me very sad. I don't even have any games to play to distract myself. Maybe this is what hell is. Thanks for the follow. Scream for heels. Love the name. Apex update. Everything needs an update right now. Dead by Daylight, Marvel Rivals, Apex, Hunt, Fishing Planet, Inzoi, Lethal Company, Lollipop Chainsaw, Repo, RuneScape, and V-Rising. Those are all of the updates that I have. Usually I just turn on my computer and I let it update while I'm at work. And I've done that like a couple times, but for some reason I think it's just stopped when I'm trying to update it. And then I'll come back and I'll go to play a game and it still needs a fucking update. Or a new update comes out. Hi Ghost Wolf. I'm okay. You probably missed the story that I just told. What's your zodiac sign? I'm Aries. I don't know the whole moon and rising stuff. Because I don't know what time I was born. I'm going good. That's good. Hope you're well. My toe isn't. Oh, I'm devastated. My poor toe. Like, I was finally healing from getting a blister on my foot too. How bad is your toe? Well, I kicked it full force into a piece of wood, and it's completely numb. There's a chunk taken out of it, and I just put a band-aid on it. Well, not a band-aid, because it was too small for how big of a chunk I took out of my toe. But yeah, I can't feel it right now. Sometimes when if I touch the top, I'll feel like a slight sting, but I can't feel it, at all. When I kicked my toe, I couldn't feel it either. Like, it just turned off the feeling for it. Throwing high karate kicks on wood, huh? That'll do it. I didn't mean to, okay? I was just trying to get this drink. Like, it's all because of this. I went to get this, and then I didn't step high enough to the step. And I just full force kicked my fucking big toe. And I'm still coming to terms with what I did. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Spinning a high karate kick. Yeah, pretty much. I'm surprised I didn't curse. Like, I didn't make any noise when I did it. Like, my toe made a noise, but I was complete silent when I did it. I think it was just, shock. I was like, oh, no. That sounds like fun. I have a toe which is completely fucked from 3 years ago. I just fractured it. What happened was I turned around too quickly in a sports game. You were playing soccer, and kept my teammate in shin, which he had shin guards. Oh, you kicked him in the shin. Oh fuck. I've never dislocated anything, and I've never broken anything. So I don't know what that pain feels like. Knock on wood. I hope I didn't break my toe. But if I did, then it's not as painful as I thought it would be. The worst that I've done is, jarred my thumb. I don't know if that is dislocated or just jarred is, when something hits it really hard. Or, I've ripped off a fingernail before. Like, I've smacked a nail so hard, half of my nail lifted, and then I had to pull the rest off, because my dad told me to. He said that's the only way it would heal. And I believed him. So. But that was more painful than my toe. So. I also love fine gravel, because when I used to do BMX, I now have tissue scar all across my... Oh, was the gravel flying into you? Oh no. I don't get how people can ride BMX bikes or motorbikes. Too scary. I tried riding a motorbike when I was a kid, and my cousin gave me a very, very vague explanation of how to drive it. So when I hopped on the motorbike, I revved it up all the way and I went flying into a tree. So, yeah, that was my motorbike experience. And if it wasn't for me running into the tree, I would have went straight through barbed wire, so That tree saved me from probably ripping me to shreds. BMX bike. When I crashed, we had a motorbike, BMX bike, so it would just rip through it. Oh, yeah. I've felt gravel hit my skin while on a side by side or a quad bike. That shit fucking hurts. Like if you're going really fast and the gravel picks up and hits you, even rain hurts. If you have bare skin and you're going on a quad bike in the rain, it feels like fucking rocks going into you. Hello. Hi Angel, how are you? Ooh woo. Hey Drip Drip. How you doing? 26 months, that's crazy. I love how that's still your profile picture. But yeah, what are you up to? And thank you for the subby wubby. Did I already say that? I feel like I'm like maybe I'm going a bit delusional in my toe. Do you ever scream I'm melting for dramatic effect when it rains? No, because usually someone will hear me and it might be my boss. If I scream out, I'm melting, then, you know, he might think that I'm a bit cuckoo. But I do like the rain. And like going for a walk in the rain, it's fun. But working in the rain sucks. I also deeply cut a bit of my leg because when I was 11 I decided to try and jump on a wall which had no soft corners. Turns out you punctured your leg. Oh, that reminds me of like my brother. He has broken so many bones. It's insane. He was at like this drunk pool party, which sounds like a bad idea already. And he left for some unknown reason and went to the highway. And there was this like a stone brick wall next to the highway, and he wanted to climb the wall, you know, for obvious reasons. And he started climbing it, and he got to the very top, and he grabbed this brick, and it was loose, and he fell like a fairly big distance straight to the ground, and his head was like that far off of the pavement. He landed on grass, thankfully. But he I think he broke his legs when he did that, and he was in a wheelchair for a while, and then he was on crutches for a while. And then there was another time where I don't know what he was doing. Like, I just know that there was a measurement, like a measurement bowl involved. I don't know what he was doing with it, but somehow he split his toe in half on one. Um that's another thing that he did. I don't know whether he was like trying to stand on, it's like a kitchen scale, right? Like a measuring bowl to measure flour and shit. Apparently he fucking split his toe in half on one of those. Why was it near his foot? No one will fucking tell me. Anyways, I'm very not observant. No, it makes sense. Isn't it almost Avo harvest time? It is. We've already been picking Avos. Yeah. And I have some. You want some? We haven't picked all of it yet, but yeah, we started picking in July. Yeah. Or June. June or July, we started picking. Oddly enough, I'm not a huge fan of the taste. Have you tried it with a little bit of lemon juice and some salt and pepper? That's my favorite way to have it. Um, it's like a simple version of guacamole, just raw, really. Do you wait for them to ripen? I'll eat it if it's in a recipe. Well, maybe you'll like like raw. Well, it's not really all avocados raw, but um just some avocado like in a salad. It doesn't really have any taste. Like if you're just eating it out of the avocado, that's not what you do. You don't do that. My favorite is like the simple guac that I just said, like a little bit of lemon juice and salt and pepper, and then you like mash it up. Um, a piece of toast, and then that on top, and a fried egg. That's like my immaculate breakfast. If I don't have much time. If I have more time, I'll cook bacon too. It has this odd earthly plant taste I can't explain. Well, it's from a tree that gets sick a lot. It needs watering constantly. It needs a specific type of soil that could include decomposed cow. I know this because I work at the farm and I've had that dirt thrown at me and there's cow bones in it because they put a dead cow in the soil and then they throw it out onto the trees for like vitamins and minerals for the trees. But yeah, the fruit is yum. I love avocados. Which are probably the cheapest grows. What type of avocado is it? Is it Hass? Or is it those round ones? Those round ones, they don't have the best taste. But Hass avocados are my favorite. I like avocados. Thank you for making me not think about my toe. I love you guys. No more TIFF profile pic. What? But it still is for me. Oh no. You're gonna change it? Wow, I really fell off, huh? I'm a male, which is not observant and very clumsy and very forgetful, brain damage because of falling off trees for fun. Fair enough, I have possible brain damage from how many times I've smacked my head on avocado trees. Like, it's almost every day I smack my head multiple times, so I'm gonna come out like a football player, like, when I'm older. Oh no. I should wear a helmet, like, at all times when I'm at work. I feel like that's the go. You're a farm girl which has avocado fever. I don't know. Well, I didn't grow up a farm girl. Yeah, I grew up in like the suburbs, but in council housing, so the shit area. But I love avocados. I feel like I've loved avocados since I was like 17. I even have an avocado emote that was made before I started working in an avocado farm. Maybe it was a sign. Wait, because I drew that emote. And I always fucking loved avocados. Like, I would have it for breakfast almost every day. back in the day. How good is she at picking? Well, if I am tired, I don't pick very fast, but I pick all of them. Except for the ones that you have to get on a cherry picker, which is like the big machine that goes up. But yeah, I don't miss any when I'm picking the trees. If I'm very determined, like the first year, I was, like the first year. Wait, what? Oh, you put a joke in there? That fool went whoosh. Falls over and you're drooling. Oh no. I think most of our avocados look like pears. Yeah, that's house avocados. Are they kind of bumpy or are they smooth? My favorite's the bumpy ones. The bumpy ones are better. Yeah. It probably depends. Because Mexico might not have the right climate for avocados. Because here it's very fucking cold and it can get very fucking hot and it rains occasionally. But when it does rain, it rains shit tons. But it doesn't get really cold to where it snows. And it's really high up, like high altitude. Apparently that's like the best type of climate for avocados. That's just typical Aussie. What is? Then gets dry, cold in winter for the most part. Yeah, maybe it doesn't get as much moisture as it needs. Because you still need to water avocado trees. You can't let them dry out. Because if they dry out, the tree starts to die. But if it's too wet, the tree starts to get root rot. And then you have to do a bunch of shit to keep the tree alive. Which I inject the trees to help them when they're sick. I shoot them up. Good morning. How are you? It's not morning here. I caught that bit where you said you should wear a helmet daily. I agree. Yeah, I bumped my head too much. Loved the mini vlog. Which one? The one in Sydney? That wasn't really a mini vlog because that was 10 minutes. Like, I thought that it was going to be a short video, but the zoo part of it took up like half of the video. But yeah, there will be another video coming out. It's going to be of my Hello Kitty handbag that I still need to finish. I haven't finished that video yet. I got to finish filming some of it. But I filmed the unboxing. I want to film like a little outfit video with it. And like an intro and an outro because I haven't done any talking in it. So yeah. And then there's going to be another video in October, and it's going to be Halloween because I'm going to the city for Halloween, and it's going to be so much fun, and I'm probably going to dress up every day that I'm there. So yeah, that'll be a really fun video, because I love Halloween, as you know, and I'm going to spend a shit ton there on cocktails. Do you like Halloween too? 7:15 p.m. Friday tomorrow. It is Friday tomorrow, but it's not 7:15 p.m. Fave holiday. I love Halloween as much as I love Christmas. Yeah. I love all holidays, but Halloween definitely up there with Christmas. Because I love both of them equally. So glad but yeah, still that goth mummy cowgirl look was amazing, thank you. I wore it again last weekend, because I went to the pub, and yeah, I really like that outfit. Those boots are gorgeous. I can't believe the deal I got on them. I don't know if I added how much I got them for in the video. Probably should have. So glad I finally caught your stream. Your schedule hasn't been regular, nor has my attentiveness to get on the PC. Yeah, my schedule, it's all over the place. I haven't set any days where I am certainly going to stream. It's kind of like on and off. If I have a day off work, I'll stream. On weekends, you can usually catch one of my streams on a weekend. Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. One of those days, you can catch my stream, or just any random day during the week that I can be bothered to get off my ass and turn it on. So yeah. I think I streamed on Monday. I can't remember. I think I did. Or maybe it was Tuesday. I know I played something. Thanks for the follow, Slug. So, yeah, don't mind my scruffy appearance. I really couldn't be bothered, putting on makeup or doing any of that after I kicked my toe so hard before I started my stream, so yeah, you're just getting what you get. You're welcome. And I can't play any games because none of them are updated, so we're just chatting. I don't know, maybe we could play like scissors, paper, rock. Is there emojis? Oh, what's coming out? So there's Wednesday season 2, I think that's out. I'm keen to watch that. There's also, what is it called? Twisted Metal. I'm pretty sure there's a new season of that coming out too. I'm really excited for that. Damn these ad breaks. You can always subscribe. No, it's pretty expensive. Unless you want to. Unless someone wants to gift you one, but yeah. What else is coming out? Is there any games coming out that sounds fun? Like story games? I also saw on Twitter that Sims is not planning on making a Sims 5. And that is tragic. Because I just want a newer version of Sims 2 Castaway. Please make like an updated, like a revamped, new stuff Sims Castaway. Like Sims 4 Castaway. Like please, anything. Anything. I'm begging you. That was my childhood game. I loved it so fucking much. I uncovered the secrets of the llama fucking tribe. Like, it was my favorite game. And my sister could never figure out how to get into the llama tribe temple, but I did it, like, on a fluke, and then she was so mad at me. But yeah, please, EA, please. Just make a Sims 2 Castaway, a Sims 4 Castaway, and make it multiplayer. Oh. If only. Or Sims busting out, that game was so fucking funny. Anyways. Hi Tiff, what's shaking? I'm okay. I still can't feel my toe. So if you missed the lore of when I started this stream, I went to get a drink, and then I went to come here into my chair, and I didn't step up high enough, and I full force kicked my toe into a piece of wood, took a chunk out, and yeah, I can't feel my toe. I don't want to know what's going on with my toe. I put a band-aid on it, like a little covering thing. It's somewhat turning purple. Don't know if it's broken. I don't think it's broken. But yeah, I can't feel it. Didn't feel it when I did it, but I saw it and the blood and yeah. So yeah, yeah. Is it swollen? I haven't looked at it since 30 minutes ago. I can't tell under the loads of dressings I put on it. Yeah, I don't know. I can slightly move it, but I have no feeling in it at all. It doesn't look swollen. But that's just my guess from under the band-aid and tape. Rollercoaster Tycoon or Thrillville. That fucking game was so fucking good. I loved Thrillville. If you can move it, it ain't gonna be broken. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can move it. Like I can like I can't bend it, but I can like do that. I've never kicked it so hard to where it completely goes numb. Like my whole toe, I can't feel it. Are you gonna miss work because of it? I don't know. It depends. I've went to work with blisters on my feet. I've went to work while I've had COVID because I don't work with anyone, but it's manual labor, so you're like in the middle of a fever, fucking carrying big fucking logs. like uh so yeah, I don't know. I haven't kicked my toe this hard before. So yeah. I feel like my boss would be a bit cranky if I take too many days off because he gave me this day off today and he gave me one on Monday. But if he gives me another one, I don't know. uh, roller coaster game. There was other games but that one was heavily advertised. Then when Sims came out, it was all the rave. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. Still on the farm. Of course, I work here. Uh, Broken toes hurt the most because there's nothing you can really do to help it out. Also, broken bones can be moved, but they just move less when they are swollen. Yeah, I don't think it's broken, because wouldn't I feel it, like, if it was broken? I can't feel my toe at all, so I think I just kicked it so hard, all the nerves just turned off. Which I'm very grateful for, because now, like, I don't have to suffer through the pain of it. But I know tomorrow it's gonna fucking suck. Take a few Panadol, I'm sure she'd be right. If it gets worse in the morning, be sure to go to the doctor. But I don't want to go to the doctor. It'll be fine. If anything, I can just sew the piece that split back onto me and hope it stays, you know? Sound like my dad. Maybe I'm crazy. How about a good distraction? Do you want to see my baggie? I swear I bring this out every time I go live now. Because I'm that obsessed with it. But, look at my baggie. And I've got Kuromi on her right now. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she lovely? She's gorgeous. I just hang out with a lot of old people, that's why I'm 18. Can I get cold on old bastard? Because I am? What? I didn't understand that one, bro. Sorry. I get cold on old bastard. Do you mean like on? Oh, you're New Zealand? Sick. We're kind of like cousins, right? You'd be surprised how much it doesn't hurt. I broke my left pinky knuckle a few weeks ago, and 2 days ago I jammed it on a wall. Whatever was healing definitely broke again. Oh no. You're the crazy cousin? Yeah. That's why people watch me. Because they know that like, mentally, I'm deteriorating. And they want to see what happens. But you know, nothing crazy yet. I still feel like I'm somewhat sane. In a way. But maybe I wasn't sane to begin with. We've got FBI, which just came into one of those cities in New Zealand because of our big drug problem. You guys have a drug problem? I would have never been able to tell. Who's your? Sorry. uh, yeah, what? FBI? Well, I know Australia has a drug problem. A meth problem. To be specific. Weed, you know. Well, everyone has weed. Like, I don't think weed is such a big deal. Everyone makes it out to be like this awful thing. But it just makes you hungry. Like, that's all it does. Uh, are you Pirate Software's sister? Who's that? Now I need to look them up. Poor decisions made in World of Warcraft? What did he do? There's full, like, downfall videos of him. One of the most popular game developers on Twitch. What did he do? Anything government is technically federal no matter the country. Oh. To be honest, I don't know why they put an FBI down here, but I'm pretty sure they want to look at us like we're a bit of creatures. Never mind, he's an idiot. I don't know why, like, the government is so against all that shit when, like, have you seen, what is it? It's like Project Ultra. Like, they they were fine with it back then, like, when they were using it against people. I think it's Ultra, I can't remember what it's called. I feel like weed isn't a problem, depending on the age. If it's 18 plus, we should be allowed to have it. I understand all the other stuff because it's addictive, but yeah. But yeah, I grew up around some stuff as well. MK, oh yeah, that's fucking it. I've like listened to so many deep dives about it at work because the main thing that I listen to at work is true crime. I'll just like be there picking avocados with my earbuds in, listening to random fucking true crime topics. And MK Ultra gets brought up a lot. Does that age confirmation thing affect you guys too, since y'all are colonies of UK? So Australia is going to implement the 16 plus for YouTube because it's all over the news. I don't know how they're gonna do it. And like, I understand in theory the idea of it is to protect kids, but that's the parent's job. Like, and if they're a bad parent, they're gonna make an account in their name and give it to their kid anyway. So, like, it just is making things difficult, spending a lot of money for no fucking reason, because kids are gonna find a way anyways, or their parents are gonna give them away anyways. Like, it seems futile. Is that the age confirmation thing that you're speaking of? Because I only heard about a YouTube one. I didn't hear about like an all social media one. And also, like, there isn't really that bad shit on YouTube. They regulate it like crazy on there. Like, the most crazy shit that I've seen is on Twitter, on Threads, and TikTok, not YouTube. Knows how every kid gets to play games like COD, Apex, Fortnite. Yeah, like, don't you remember back in the day, when GTA came out? And it was, because Australia regulated it. They would only let 18 plus buy it. So if you were under the age, your parents would buy it for you, like. So there's just too many rules, and they keep making more rules, expecting everyone to follow it, but it's just gonna make more people want to rebel against the rules, you know? It also has to deal with Steam and other PS games. It is crazy. Yeah, it's they're gonna create another revolution, or it's gonna create a generation of kids who are just horrible. Like, they're gonna not listen to any fucking thing that you say. Kind of like the kids at the moment, but they're gonna have, like, some problems. You know? We are experiments. It seems like it. Not gonna lie. And they're like, they're putting money into fucking regulating YouTube or whatever, but they won't fix the fucking roads here. Do you know how many fucking potholes are on the roads near me? Thousands! And it's gravel! Gravel fucking roads! They're not even graded roads! And they still won't fucking make them normal roads, you know? You don't know how many pop tires have happened on these roads here. Like, it's destroying our tires, making more waste if you cared about the environment. It's making more tires go into whatever, landfill or whatever the fuck. Just build the fucking roads, please. You should see our roads as well. Yeah, it's fucking, it's stupid. Did you hear about the youth in China? They see the issue of the government's overstep and are protesting it by not participating in anything societal. I haven't heard about that. What is it? What is it? What did their government do? Well, maybe I'm not allowed to talk about it. Because isn't Australia's government, like, owned by China? I feel like he's got, like, the Chinese government has some dirt on the Australian government. And that's why, like, they're just giving them free fuel. Because why? No. I could go on, like, a full tangent about this, but... They spent $6,000 for sea sauce? What? Sea sauce? Oh, sea sauce! I was like, what's sea sauce? Is that like a salty... Wait. Their social credit system and emplacements of social districts. I don't know anything about that. I don't even know what some of those words mean. They call it let it rot. Oh. $6,000 of for seesaws. Why do they cost that much? That can't be right. Surely it's like 10,000 times cheaper for the materials. Why does it cost so much for seesaws? Hi Nate, how are you? Nate. That's good. What's going on with you? Just check out the plot of the movie In Time featuring Justin Timberlake. What? He's in a movie? I thought he was just a singer. Oh, do you want to talk about, like, fucking conspiracy theories? Or Mandela effects, right? I swear to you, like, you know I like space, right? I like planets, right? Yeah. Always liked planets. Always knew about the planets and where they are. Right? Why, when I look at a map of the planets, why is Venus in the wrong spot, right? It's supposed to be where Mars is, and Mars is supposed to be where Venus is. And you cannot tell me otherwise, okay? Because I fucking remember it being the other way around. Like, why the fuck would Venus be there? Like... And you know I like Venus because my cat's name's Venus. Like, And there's no way I've just gotten this confused, because I've looked it up and there's fucking heaps of people who also remember it the same way. So, and it pisses me off so much, because I didn't look at, like, the planet map for a long time, and then I looked at it and I'm like, why the fuck is Venus next to us? Like, since when was Venus, like, closer to the sun? What? Like, Mars was always hot for me. Like, I always remember it being a hot planet. But no, it's cold? Like, huh? What do you mean? Like, anyways, yeah, that's my, Mandela effect that I've been suffering through right now. Are we playing Smash or Pass Planet Edition? No, I'm talking about the Mandela effect of Venus, the planet Venus, and Mars being swapped. Because I remember it the other way around. But then I look at a map of the fucking planets and they're wrong. It's wrong. Anyways. Yeah. Maybe I'm just a timeline traveler. Like, fuck off. Fuck off, I'm just going to a different timeline. Earth is third rock from sun, Mars is fourth. No. That's not how I remember it. I remember Mars being the second from the sun, and Venus being the fourth. I want to see aliens. Bro, they're probably already here. Imagine that insects are aliens. What if insects are just aliens? And we're out here fucking getting the fly swatter, like, getting the bug repellent, you know? What if they already invaded and they're insects? Or cats? What if they're cats? What if they're dogs? Dogs are starting to say fucking words now. I've seen so many videos of dogs saying no, like, and it's not AI. But also AI is getting out of control. Some of the videos that I've seen like the horoscope, you know, like the star signs and what type of beds you sleep in, but they're all the nastiest fucking beds except for August. August has like cotton candy. But then there's like noodles. There's fucking there's literally a trash bed. Like a slime bed. I'm sick of these AI videos, man. Birds are saying stuff too. Well, crows and ravens, I think they speak. But yeah, not all birds though. They are in your neighborhood, maybe. Tiff could be aliens. Yeah, I'm multiple aliens. Mandela effects happen when we work to collapse timelines. Who? Who's working to collapse timelines? What trips me out is how close you guys are to the South Pole, and we all know how magnets work. Also, give how intense the sun is down there for y'all. Why do you guys navigate using the North Pole when every simple science experiment with a mag and compass will show you the polarity effects compass? What? I don't know anything about magnets or compasses. I just know to look at one when I'm lost, but if I start walking north, it won't take me to where I want to go. Don't diss the nudes. You love them. I do love them, and I have them for lunch, like, most days. But a bed made out of noodles, cooked noodles, like, would you really want to sleep in a bed made out of noodles? Or a bed made out of slime? Every culture around the world has stories about how they gain knowledge from animals. So all around the world, oral history proves that at one point animals talked to us. No! That means Venus could have talked to me? Oh. If she could, she'd probably be like, I want my leg back. Oh. I would cry if she said that to me. Maybe I'm glad she can't talk. And for context, okay, she got hit by a car and we reconstructed her leg at the vet. And then she got out after she recovered from that and she got it stuck in a fence and it broke in a very bad spot and had to get it amputated. So she's a 3-legged baby. She'd probably tell you to tell Ernie that she saved. Ernie's a guy. Saved her life and is grateful. Well, it wasn't just Ernie. There was more people who helped me out with the vet bill. But Ernie did do a big bulk of it. And he's the only one who's like hanging around that I remember put in towards it. Because everyone else, they kind of just fucked off, so. I miss him being here. Well, he's got a promotion, he's told me. Um, he's manager. And yeah, it could be that he just doesn't have time to pop in. Like a lot of people, like regulars that I used to have, they've got their own lives, you know? We're all getting older together. And we all got shit to fucking do, okay? We all got an adult and all that crap. I'd cut you off when you said, well, he is. Can you hear me now? Oh, wait. I wanted that to be my face, but do you like my squishmallow? It's a platypus. Anyways, I'm sure you can hear me now. What I said was Ernie's told me that he's got a promotion and that he's manager now. And he probably just doesn't have time to pop in. Like most people, you know. You got your own life to live. We're all getting older at the same time. And we all got taxes and shit to do now. So yeah. Life gets in the way. But he pops in every now and then. It's just not every single day like he used to. Oh, nice, yeah. I'm very proud of him. I'm proud of all of you, okay? You guys are getting older, I'm just getting more awesome and younger. Okay. Well, I'm getting younger too, I'll get Botox. Well, in moderation. Look me in the eye and say you're proud of me. Do you see my eyes? I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You're doing great, sweetie. You're a good boy. Best boy, you know. I miss AC Shock. He pops in every now and then too. Yeah, you guys just always kind of miss each other. Because like Ernie pops in for like a little bit, and AC pops in for like a little bit, but the streams are like hours long sometimes. So yeah, and my schedule's like all over the fucking place. So I gotta get like a good day to stream down. I know weekends you can always see me on a weekend, so that's probably your best bet, is a weekend. And I think it's also easier for you guys to pop in as well if you guys don't work on weekends. I don't have to work on weekends. That's why I can stream on a weekend. I love when you do the sub thing for Twitch. What thing? Like the dance? What do you mean? I still need to update my sub alerts. I think I got rid of some of the outdated ones, but I want to get some new ones that are fun. When AC Shock made you write his name on your forehead, yeah. That was funny. Or when I ate those really fucking spicy noodles. I was dying, not gonna lie. But I didn't feel like the aftermath of it. Because everyone was telling me I was gonna die on the toilet. I didn't. I had no stomach issues. So, yeah. I just have iron guts. Hey, big boss, how you doing? I should do like a cosplay stream in the future because I want to cosplay Raven again. I feel like that would be fun as a little stream thing. I don't know if you remember or not. I did a few Apex streams while drunk. I remember passing out one time, um, when I was drunk on stream because I drank like way too much. But I didn't black out though. I still remember that stream. Cause like even if I'm drinking on stream, I don't drink enough to where I black out. I haven't blacked out like since I was 18, I think. Been a while. I get hangovers though, and they fucking suck. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm good. I'm good. I miss those sub games. I actually carried you in a Jira, I believe. Well, I don't play Apex anymore, but we could do Marvel Rivals sub games if you guys play that. I was in Discord call, but I forgot who everyone was. One of them was probably Spawn. He used to come in a lot. Um, could have been Merciless as well. Um, Papa Smurf, he would pop in a lot. Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. We tried to wake you up, yeah. Well, it did work after a bit. What's your limit before getting drunk? I'd say when I'm like drunk is probably 4 of these. These are 1.6 standard drinks. I've been drinking this for an hour. That's how long it's taken me to finish this can. But usually when I'm like actually drinking, I will smash these down in like 30 minutes. Or less. But yeah, 4 is probably the limit. And then when I get to 10 of these, that's when I'm gonna have a really bad hangover the next day. So I have to do a strategic spew. Otherwise, I'll be dying the next day. Or I have to like clutch my water bottle and just chug it the rest of the night. I remember that party stream you did. I don't even know whose house that was. I know 2 of my friends from school were there, but yeah, I have no idea whose house that was. But their cats were cute. Puke and rally. Well, after you puke when you're drinking, you can drink more. You know, girl math. My friend got hella drunk yesterday while watching baseball. Yeah, like, the only time I get, like, hella drunk is if I'm going to the pub. Or, like, on an odd day of the weekend. But, like, during the day, I'll have, like, 1 drink just so I don't feel my bones, because they hurt now. After work. So, yeah. Cam isn't close enough. Well, fuck. What do you want to be, like, up my nose? You want to be up my nose? Why do you want to be so close for? You want to give me a kiss? They hurt from the labor. Yeah, my wrists have been like killing me lately because I've been pulling branches, and that might sound easy, right? No, they're whole fucking trees, and they are heavy as fuck because they're filled with avocados. So like 1 avocado, probably a kilo or 2. But like a whole limb taken out of an avocado tree without it being cut up like an old fucking tree. It's heavy as fuck. It's a whole fucking log with extra weight of branches, avocados, leaves, like, yeah. And somehow I'm dragging them across the fucking batter, which is a giant mound that you have to climb up. And the dirt is wet. You keep slipping, right? And I'm dragging it up this fucking hill just to lay it sideways on the side of the hill. And that's what I've been doing at work lately. Yeah. But sometimes I get lucky and someone will come and cut it up for me with a chainsaw. But most of the time, they're not fucking cut up. And I have to just fucking grow some muscles, and sometimes I full pick them up, like, somehow. I get so much adrenaline, I just lift the whole fucking thing. Are you getting buff? I don't know. You can tell me. So... No? Or kind of? I used to be like a twig, so... But that's also not my dominant arm. This one's my dominant arm. It's same thing, pretty much. Ugh. Anyways. My one bump. My little bump. My lovely lady love. Anyways, Tiff will pick us up and throw us like if I keep doing this fucking work, yeah, maybe. Definitely wouldn't want to be choke held by you. I pulled a bunch of weeds in the lawn. Shit left me so sore, yeah. And I'm working from like 8 in the morning till 5 p.m. pulling branches. Like it's rough. And time goes so fucking slow too. Cause there'll be like probably 1,000 branches per row, and I do like 3 rows in one day. So yeah, it's rough. And I'm working by myself too, so I'm lifting all of that shit by myself. But when I'm lifting it, it's mainly in my legs. It's not so much my arms, because like my wrists get so fucking sore doing that. But if I like use my legs to lift it, it gets easier. So I just like cradle it like this. And they're not like skinny wood pieces either. They're like that thick, like a circle, like that round, but like really fucking long. Yeah. But I can't do that shit like multiple days in a row, so he'll get me to do it like 3 times a week. Or like for half the day, then I'll do something else the other half of the day. Love that you can do that by yourself. You won't believe how many people will not and cannot work without direct supervision. It is insane. Well, he's tried to put me on a chainsaw, but I don't know the proper way to use one, so it wouldn't be safe for me at all. So I just pull them and drag them to where they need to go. But yeah, I learned how to do it how he wanted it, because he showed me how he wanted it, and then I've been doing it for a long time now. Ask him to learn you how to work a chainsaw. Well, Dill wants to teach me because he doesn't really want me on one because you need to know like heaps of different safety things. And if you're chopping up branches on the ground, it can be more dangerous because the chainsaw can pinch in between the two logs. And then if you rip it out the wrong way, you could like hit yourself, cut yourself, chop off a limb, like an actual your limbs, not the tree. So yeah, I'd be a bit too nervous to be honest, but my boss wants me to get on an electric chainsaw, not the fuel ones. But I don't think it's any safer an electric one. Chainsaw elbow? I haven't heard of that. I've heard of tennis elbow because my mom has it, but yeah, not chainsaw elbow. It's probably like tennis elbow, but 10,000 times worse. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. Just hang tight. Hello? My toe hasn't fallen off. It's still there. I was just making a cup of tea. It's smoking. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. Dill's mum's making pizza. I'm excited. Faza, how are you? Company I work for filed. Oh, what? Oh, that's not good. So are you out of a job? That's horrible. I'm sorry. Your cosplay vids. Yeah, when I've cosplayed lately, I've forgotten to record anything. And like my old cosplay, like TikToks, like my brain wasn't fully developed, so I was very like cringy and weird. And I'm not really like that anymore, so I don't really know how to film those types of videos. That's what's like weird about it. If I could, I would, but yeah, I've just kind of forgotten how to even do it. They're trying to find a buyer, but yeah, won't really know. Oh, well, that sucks. How are you? I'm alright. I kicked my toe really hard. I took a chunk out of it. So yeah, but I can't feel my toe. It's like it's completely numb. I feel like when I have a shower, I'll feel it though, because it stung when I was rinsing it. Typical you. Yeah, I know. I stubbed my toe, I bumped my head. Accident prone. But it's never like really that serious. My injuries. Like subtle injury. Just revert back to the cringe and weirdness we all love. It didn't go anywhere. Well, the thing, like, about, like, 2021, I was chronically inside, before COVID. So I was already, like, my mind was gone already. And there was also a traumatic incident that happened prior to me becoming a hermit. Um, so my TikToks kind of like reflected how lost my brain was. So yeah. But I've always found like my videos funny. That's why I posted them because I thought they were funny. I still find them like funny in a cringe way, but yeah. But maybe when I cosplay Raven again, I can make some cringy videos for you. I'll have to binge watch my old videos and get my little spark back. But I'm still weird, right? Like, the weirdness hasn't left, it's just converted to different aspects of my life. Like, at work, I'll talk to myself sometimes. So yeah. And like when I'm in a room by myself, like I'll just start singing some random song that I made up, but yeah, embrace the cringe. Well, it's like not really that era anymore. Like cringe was more popular back then. I don't think it still is. The awkwardness. I've always been awkward. Like that hasn't lost left. If you watch me like interact with any fucking human in person, it's incredibly awkward. Like I don't even know how to act. I don't know where to put my hands. Sometimes I'll just flail them around if I'm explaining something. I'll be like very emphasis. But yeah, I'm still weird. Same as my mom. I got it from my mama. Also, to give your channel the views, you just grew different aspects of yourself you neglected. I didn't neglect that part. Like, it's still there. I'm still chillin'. I just don't really make cringy videos anymore. And I've also realized that I don't know how to film TikToks anymore. Like, I don't know how to, like, how, how I was holding it. Like, yeah, I've, like, lost it. So, around the right people, they love your weirdness. It gives me charisma. But maybe it's also the alcohol, because I wasn't drinking, back then. I was pretty sober. And now drinking makes me, like, more, normal. So, yeah. Maybe I'll go, straight edge again and then I'll be weird. I gravitate to the odd darks, yeah. Well, I was always weird, even in school. Like I used to wear contact lenses to school. But they weren't just like colored contacts. I wore those blind contacts to school, the Wraith ones. Um, I wore them to school all the time just to scare people. Because I thought it was funny. And I thought I looked cool, like I didn't care. I was like, oh, I look like a demon. But I definitely overdid it with the contact lenses because now I have like chronic dry eyes, and you get that from contacts. Because when I was making those videos, I was cosplaying every single day. Like all of those videos were a new day that I was filming. I would get up, get in cosplay, and film. I don't have that kind of time anymore. Um, and wearing contacts every day for like years, it's really not good for your eyes. You're only as cool as you see yourself. Shock value. I remember my teachers getting fucking terrified of me because they'd talk to me and they wouldn't look at me yet. Like they'd just be talking about something, and then they'd look into my eyes, and I'd have no fucking pupils. Like it was just pure white, my whole eyes. I'd be staring at them, and they'd fucking shit themselves. That's how I got teachers to swear, because I do that to them. Uh, it was funny. But when I got into high school, I wouldn't wear them as much. Like, it was like year 7 to year 10, I'd wear contacts. And then year 11 and 12, I stopped. I always wanted the ones that go full black. Those are sclera lenses. They're about $60 to $100. They're very expensive because they cover your whole eye. And if you have no experience with contact lenses, you're gonna struggle to get those in. Because they're massive, and you have to be fine with touching your eye, slipping something into your eye socket because it goes under here, and then it goes over your eyelid as well. They're not bad to wear. I've had them. There's a video on TikTok somewhere of me wearing them. Yeah, they're fine. They feel just like any other contact lens. It's just putting them in. You might not like that. But I've always been fine with touching my eyes, so yeah. Just a random weirdo being herself in the wild and freak out her authority figures, yeah. I remember I'd go to school dances, school dances, like discos. I went in full special effects to those dances. It wasn't even Halloween, like, I would just go because I had the excuse to dress up, and I would do special effects at home every single day and scare the shit out of my parents. To the point where they didn't even get scared. Like, I did it that much. And, yeah, I went to a school dance with this giant, SFX, like, mouth, but it was like a zombie mouth with, like, tissues, coming down and then blood gushing out of it. It was like a full crafted, mouthpiece that covered my mouth. I couldn't open my mouth properly. And then I had the white contact lenses in. And I went to my school dance like that. I'm not talking about like a formal, I'm talking about like a school disco. Yeah. And now I realize why no guys asked me out, like, in high school. What do you mean you remember that? That was like in 20 fucking 15 or some shit. That was a long time ago. You posted that a long time ago. I don't know. I don't know if I posted it. Because like, I didn't have a YouTube. I had an Instagram, but I don't think I ever posted that one. I used to do special effects all the time, though. It's hard to, like, explain what it looked like because I don't have any pictures. Probably on Insta. I have the image in my head, but I don't have any photos. That's what sucks. Weird but totally cool, yeah. I was wearing like a tie-dye shirt too. Like all of my friends from school were wearing tie-dye shirts. I ripped mine up so it looked more like zombie like. And then I did SFX. I was really good at it too, so it looked like disgustingly real. Or TikTok. No, it was never on TikTok. So you're probably thinking of the Chelsea smile. I did make a TikTok of that. That is like very minimal compared to what I went to my school disco in. This is like 2015 when I did that. Like way before TikTok was even a thing. Like TikTok didn't even exist, not even musically. It was before then. With the yellow striped pants. No, I don't have yellow striped pants. But I think I was just wearing like shorts with it. With a tie-dye shirt. But yeah, it was way more advanced than the Chelsea smile. Cause the Chelsea smile, that's like easy to do. What I did, I got liquid latex. If you don't really understand SFX, this won't really make much sense to you. But I got cotton balls and liquid latex, and I made a layer, and I'd like rip up the cotton balls, and I formed like a barrier of a smile over my face, and then I'd build it up, and I'd connect them to make like shredded flesh. It sounds so disturbing. But I'd make it so it was risen, and it had like lines going down it in skin-colored flesh, and then under it was a mixture of black and red, as well as fake blood. And then the fake blood would like pour out of it. I had coagulated blood, which was a thick blood that just sat in the holes. And I made like the torn flesh over my mouth, so I could only eat out of like a straw. It was so fucked. Like it was so fucked. Frog flicking farmer from France? What? From France? People use toilet paper for that too, with liquid latex. Cotton balls have more of a smooth finish than toilet paper, because toilet paper, it has patterns on it, and with cotton balls you can make it way smoother so it blends in with your skin. You might enjoy creating in the SFX industry for movies. Well, I used to do it, but I got sick of it. As I do with most things. And I stopped doing special effects when I turned 17 or 16. I did it from like 12 to 16. So I did it for a bit. She was like, this is beneath me. No. I just lost the interest in it. Like, I enjoyed it when I did it, but I wasn't like fully into it. I even got an offer from a uni in Sydney for special effects to go to an SFX school, like a private school, but I wanted to graduate like actual high school before I decided to do that. And by the time I graduated, I wasn't interested in SFX anymore. They offered me that when I was like 15, so. When she started it, she used to say, "This is not a phase." No, that was my emo phase, which I still haven't left. That's the bit is extra unbelievable in all of that from Friends. Yeah. I can be a full-time first generation frog flicking farmer. But yeah, I looked crazy at my school disco. I remember I did another one on Halloween. It was probably my longest one that I did. I did the smile face. You know that movie called The Smile? And it's like just slits for eyes and a big smile. I recreated that on my face with with the SFX. I pretty much put tape on my nose, got rid of my nose, and then I made this giant fucking smile with blood coming out, and I made slits for eyes, removed like my eye sockets and everything. Um, and I walked around the street with it on Halloween, and I terrified like so many fucking people. Like, like kids were running from me, dropping their candy. They were fucking horrified of my face, and I loved every minute of it. So it was great. Um, yeah, and that was like a random Halloween. It was so weird having that on my face because I could only look forward. I couldn't like look side to side like this. If I wanted to look to my side, I had to turn my whole head because I only had a slit that covered my pupil. It was fun taking that off too because you just peel it off of your face. It's kind of like a mask, but you made it yourself type thing. You gotta try different things, find what resonates. Well, I always love streaming, so I've always kind of stuck with that. I don't think I'll ever really quit. Even when I'm a grandma, I'll be sitting here fucking playing the newest game that comes out, this random AI fucking thing. I'll be like, hey, welcome to my stream. And I can do like cute little baking videos, like as a grandma, baking cookies with grandma. Imagine how cute that would be. Anyways, that's cool. I know, right? Grandma streams. That'll be me. Grandma too, yeah. If you remember my old reading glasses, then you'll know the the context of grandma too. There's also an emote of me as a grandma, but like with black hair. With my old glasses that I used to have. They were fucking huge. They were huge. They had like the whole uh points. I did my first whole wheat sourdough loaf. It was a tasty brick. Brick. Was it hard? I remember when you have those granny glasses. They're at my mom's house somewhere. I still have them. But these ones are actually my prescription, so I wear them. Those other ones were just blue light glasses. They weren't prescribed to me. I just thought that they'd help my eyes because I started getting blurry vision, or double vision. That's what I actually have is double vision. So yeah, You should have a emote of old Venus. No, I don't want to think of her getting old. She's gonna be my baby forever. This is my baby. Hey Charles, how are you? But maybe I should get some liquid latex and do some SFX videos. Would that be fun? It'll be like a throwback to see if I can still fucking do it. I feel like that would be fun for October. Because I wanted to get a shit ton of SFX supplies for Halloween, because I'm gonna be dressed up as Draculaura for one day. I wanted to do some type of SFX a different day. I wanted to get some proper, like, face paints, like a palette, and all of that. Like, all the stuff that I wish I had when I was in high school. And just go crazy in October. I think that would be fun. Because, as you know, I love Halloween. And I celebrate it all month. Same as Christmas. I celebrate Christmas all through December. So, yeah. Will you ever change Wraith emo or no? What do you mean? Like the knife emote, like for the subs? What do you think? Do you think it like ties back to the origins of this channel? The white one. You mean this one? No, I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. It holds sentimental value to me. Same as the avocado. The avocado has been here longer than the Wraith one. And I drew that emote, the avocado. I drew that in like 2018. And then someone made it into an emote for me from my drawing. My very, what's the word? Like a lumpy drawing. It doesn't even have skin either. It's like it's like a peeled avocado, but it has the seed in it. I never knew that. Yeah, that's my one. But yeah, I do want to add more emotes though. But I'm kind of sad that the emote artist that drew all of my emotes, including like the Wraith ones, they don't make emotes anymore. And they were my favorite emotes. I don't think I'll ever be satisfied with any new emotes because her ones were perfect. Like they were exactly what I wanted. And you can probably tell these ones are from a different artist that I recently commissioned. But they just don't hit the same as the old ones, you know? Like, I can't get over the style. Makes me too happy. Are you gonna update any of your items in the merch store? Oh, I've forgotten about. Oh no. Yeah, I full forgot about. I forgot about my merch store.